Hey everyone, and welcome to our craft show of the weekend. This is Tulip Festival in Orange City, Iowa, and we're here for 3 days to be at the Tulip Festival craft show. So one of the questions that we have been asked on our channel is, how do you transport soaps to a show? Like how do you transport them? How do you get them there? How does that work? And we're going to show you today how we set up our Tulip Festival booth and just kind of some of the things that we're thinking about as we participate at this 3-day show. So come on, let's get our booth set up. So this is the best way we've found to transport soaps to any show that we're doing. It's just these low, flat tubs. They stack, they fit in the back of the van nicely, and we can just bring a lot of soaps here. Now, I would not store soaps that are drying in these tubs because the lid clamps down and that would stop them from drying. But as we're transporting to and from shows, when these tubs are full, it really protects the soap and gives us as much space possible as we're moving to and from a show. So here's our booth now, all set up. We love the canopy. It just helps keep the sun and any rain off of the product. The weights on the canopy are absolute musts. And we've got the sign in the back, also good for just brand recognition, especially locally here. And all of our product ready to go. There's of course like an infinite number of ways that you can set up your booth. We're trying something new at this show. This is a 3-day show, and if you can see, like, it's hard to tell, but all the rest of the vendors are really tightly packed, and we have paid for a double space, and we're setting up in the middle of it. So that gives us a walkway on either side of our booth. And I really feel like this is gonna feel open and welcoming to our customers, as well as get us a lot of display space on 3 sides of our booth. We're actually gonna add a table over here too. We didn't realize this is what we were gonna do, but I feel like this is gonna be a really good setup for us. So this is us transporting all of our product to our show. Like I showed you, the soaps came in the low tubs that are stored under the table there. The lotions just come in the crates. And this is a really compact way to bring things to a show. We just, pack the lotions back in the crates, put the crates back in the van, and then we are good to go. So they're just dual purpose that way. So this is transporting our stuff to a show. The tubs are also a great way to store the extra soaps while we are at this show for 3 days. It's just a handy way to have the soaps right here so we can restock our trays because we display our soap on trays. They're just handy to have here. They're easily accessible, but also since we're outside for 3 days, this provides a little bit of climate control or not climate control so much, but at least the soaps are dry. They're not getting dusty, or they're not out in the elements so much. So it just protects our extra soaps a little bit, and we will also leave our product here overnight. So this just gives us a little bit of extra protection if there's any kind of precipitation overnight, or if the food vendors up the way discharge their refrigerator units and we end up with a little river that runs through the beside the road here. So just things to be aware of as you're working together at a show like the Tulip Festival. So for those of you who are asking the question, like, how do we get soaps to a show, or how can you transport soaps once you have them, I have a couple tips for you, because I assume that you're transporting the soaps to some kind of live in-person event. So here's a couple of tips. One is to remember that there's somebody who organized this show, and they have done their very best to make sure that this is a good experience for everybody, for the vendors, for the customers alike. Everybody at the show wants all of the customers to have a great experience and for it to be a great show. So really have grace for your show organizers. They've worked hard for this. So if you have a problem, be sure to ask them about that, but just keep it light, keep it kind, be gracious to them, and just be thankful for the work that they have done to put the show together so that you could be there to sell your product. So just be a good customer for them as well. Then you're going to have neighbors. Like we have a few neighbors. Oh, they kind of closed up their wall. So there's other booths right next to us. So be kind to your neighbors as well. At a show, you are all co-workers. You're not competition. So don't be I don't know. Be easily pleased, easily pleased, and be friendly to your neighbors, and just help even the vibe of like the relationship with the vendors around your booth to be positive. That will also draw people to you as well. Then for your customers, as much as you can, stay off your phone, have your eyes up, be engaging, say good morning, and just really be a place that people want to crowd around your table. They want to be here because there's such a positive, fun vibe here. And I have a little crowd forming, so I actually have to stop recording. but those are my 3 tips for when you're at a live event, how to just really make it a positive experience for your customers and also add to the positive vibe of the whole show.